everyone, welcome one and all to the Just Interesting podcast, episode 100. We did it, fellas. Can you Adam and believe it? We are at the 100 mark. It feels good. We've somehow managed to make it to 100 episodes, and you have somehow allowed us to do this and followed us on this monumental journey and been with us this whole time. Can you imagine listening to 100 episodes of this? Yeah, it's mad, isn't it, Martin and Robin, who are joining me this evening?
I cannot imagine listening to 100 episodes of this. But thank you for those who have.
Exactly. Thank you so much.
Yeah, extremely grateful, insanely grateful to everybody who has taken the time to listen to 100 episodes of us. I mean, like in hours, that's at least 100. And I just can't fathom that, at least 100.
Well, welcome everyone in the chat. For those of you who are watching this at a later date, it's a bit late now, but you should know that we do these live over on YouTube. And this one is a world's first for us, because this is the first time we are ever going to be taking your call-ins live on the podcast. But not just call-ins, though. We are going to be taking... You are going to be versus Martin and Robin in this week's quiz. You're going to be taking them on.
What?
This is David versus Goliath.
Wait a minute. Who's David in this analogy?
I don't know. I'm spiraling. I'm spiraling off the rails. But I see some people waiting in our Zoom chat already. Our amazing Patreon supporters are going to get first dibs at this. And let me explain briefly what's going to happen. So, if you are currently waiting in our Zoom chat, then we will be inviting you to join us very soon. It will just be voice, so no need to sort out a webcam or anything. And we are going to be doing the quiz. I'm going to give you some options of like what rounds you'd like to do: geography, film, general knowledge, and a couple of others. And you're going to get a chance to answer that question. And if you get it right, then that's a point for the audience. But if you get it wrong, then I'm going to pass it over to your eggheads for the week, Martin and Robin. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds great to me. Yeah. I mean, we can't lose.
It's a bit of a longer one. Robin, you may want to turn your mic down ever so slightly. It's a little bit. You're getting some ASMR vibes from you. There we go. That's beautiful.
Oh, okay. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, just turn it down a bit more, all the way down.
Wait a minute. I see what you're doing. I see what you're saying.
But thank you everyone in the chat so far for commenting live on the YouTube. Happy 100 guys. Hope to be there for 200. I hope you're here as well, Funky Monkey. Thank you so much. Brian McKee says we need to get a few bottles of Paul Masson to celebrate. We were saying this just before we started. I'm so gutted. I didn't even think to grab a celebratory drink. But
I'm sorry, Alex. Well, if you want to pause at any point during the quiz, Martin and I can keep company with our lovely guests calling in whilst Alex goes fetches himself. Probably not a Paul Masson, because I believe that's an import that we don't have ready access to in this country.
Yeah.
Is that right? You've looked it up?
I don't know.
You would know more than me, I think. Yeah. I have not looked it up.
Is that... Okay, pre-question. Maybe this is before we do our riddle, if we're doing a riddle today. Is Paul Masson with Orson Welles the most successful advertising campaign in history? Open question. Let us know in the chat.
Something tells me it's not going to be that popular. Because I'm just having a look on. Okay, 534 ratings, 3.1 out of 5. So, I mean, it's not the worst. It doesn't sound great. So maybe they've done well. Actually, they've sold lots of it, despite it being rubbish.
Interesting stuff. But look, guys, before we get into the quiz this week, which is in place of our main topic of the week, we need to learn what we've learned this week. So I hope that I hope you've both learned something interesting this week that you can share with us. Martin,
I have indeed.
What have you learned this week?
Well, I've learned that of course Hong Kong is a very, very densely populated place, right? Everyone knows that.
Sure.
Everyone knows that it's incredibly densely populated, but what are the ramifications for this? And I've learned about one of them. And so currently, people are staying in like little pod rooms, but people's, are living in flats that are only like, one person flats with families. It's really, really densely populated. And that means that, of course, when these people die, there's not that much space in the graveyards. So I probably should have done this for Halloween, really. But so basically what's happening is people are getting buried in Hong Kong, and which is fine, fair enough.
Yeah.
But what it does mean is that after about 6 years nowadays, if you have been buried, the local, I would say local council, they're probably not called a local council, but the authorities, they put out an order that basically says, unless your family rejects to it, we're going to dig your body up, we're going to cremate it, so that there's more space for burials.
Wow.
So that's what I learned this week, that Hong Kong has an order in place where if your family doesn't keep track of your burial and they don't reply to this permit, they will dig you up and burn you after 6 years. So pretty grim, but part of the one of the repercussions of living in such a densely populated.
Grim, but makes sense. It's pragmatic, sadly.
They've got an interesting and fascinating use of space over there, haven't they? They really maximize their space because isn't it true that they made their own land to add an airport to Hong Kong?
Oh, right.
Yes.
Because they just didn't have enough land. So yeah.
Yeah, but just build some.
Build some more land.
What did they do before that? Just parachute the passengers in? There's no runway. Just leap out the plane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I said, just build the land again.
Yeah. Or land somewhere else and get a ferry. I don't know. But probably the parachute option, Robin. That's probably.
I think that's more realistic. I think that's sensible.
That sounds the most comprehensive.
Yeah. Very fascinating, Martin. Robin, what did you learn this week?
Well, funnily enough, purely coincidentally, I guess we're reaching the century mark. We're feeling a little bit aware of our age. I also have a fact that's kind of morbid in its nature. And this week I learned that in the Victorian era, one of the worst vectors for the spread of disease was ice cream.
What?
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. So in the early 19th century, after the Napoleonic Wars, Italy, been invaded by Napoleon, messed up. Lots of Italian refugees. They migrated to the UK. They brought with them, and a lot of them obviously couldn't find employment readily. So what you'd have was these street vendors selling Italian ice cream. And they invented something that was called the penny lick, which was a glass with a scoop of ice cream in. And it was actually a bit of a deception. So the glass, they used refraction, so it was quite thick glass. So they put a small amount of ice cream in. And it looked like it was more full than it actually was because of the way the light refracts. So people thought they're getting more than they were for their penny. But that's beside the point. Anyway, as the name suggests, the penny lick, customers would take the glass with the ice cream on, lick it clean, hand the glass back to the street vendor, who would then just dip it in a bucket of water.
Excellent.
But this is the 19th century, of course. So it didn't take too long. Actually, no, I lie. It took decades. Once they discovered bacteria and germs, the scientists, once they discovered those, scientists looked at the water that these street vendors were using, and it was full of cholera and tuberculosis, and they were being spread, amongst other things, but partly by the penny lick ice cream, which led 79, I think, that banned the penny lick. And here's where it has a lasting consequence for us, because these glasses, like you'd expect with glasses, were shaped so that you could hold them in your fingers. So they were a conical shape.
Okay.
So when the law banned the penny lick ice cream using a glass, they invented edible cones to hold the ice cream. Yeah.
Wow.
So there you go.
I've always thought about the penny lick when hearing about it, that it's unbelievably expensive.
A penny for a lick.
Yeah, and the name gives it away, doesn't it? A lick. It's not like, a penny. A penny licks. It's not plural. No, it's
at least
penny lick.
It's transparent. You know what you're getting.
I think they should have banned it based on that name alone. That is a horrendous name.
It's a gross name.
The penny lick. What? Get rid of that. None of that, please. That's a great fact, though. So they basically made it better to get around the law. They invented cones.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Waffle cones.
Innovative. I like it. I like it.
Thank you. Thank you. What did you learn this week, Alex?
Well, I learned something very recently. And I don't ask me any follow-up questions about it because I don't have any follow-up questions. But it shows that sleep is more important than I previously thought. I knew sleep was important, but I didn't know it was this important. Sleep apparently helps clean our brain. In the words of the journal Science, observations showed that when mice sleep, channels between neurons in their brains expand, allowing cerebrospinal fluid to flush out detritus, such as proteins that in human beings are associated with Alzheimer's disease. So I'm not sure this study alone shows that getting good sleep can help prevent Alzheimer's, but I think the link between sleeping well and a healthy lifestyle is very evident. And I feel like I need to get more sleep recently.
Yeah, say this, but I think this is something that I've been aware of for over a decade and still haven't changed my terrible life pattern.
That's the thing. It's one thing in the morning when you're knackered going, actually, I should probably get some more sleep. I'm going to go to bed at 8 o'clock this evening.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to it, you're like, no, I'm tired, but I'm not going to bed.
Well, it's somehow like, okay, tonight I'm not going to browse on my phone till like midnight, 1 a.m. I'm just going to browse on it for like 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and
the phone would even be taken into the bedroom.
And then I blink and then suddenly 3 hours have passed. It's mental.
Yep.
But yeah, let us know in the comments. What are your techniques for getting a good night's sleep? I'd be interested to know. Let us know. And speaking of comments,
horribly wrong.
I was thinking the same.
What are your techniques?
There's one guaranteed way to make any man sleep at night.
Disgusting.
Just ask.
Do you know what? I set you both up for that, and I gave you some low-hanging fruit, and you went for it. Disgusting.
We did.
I'd expect nothing less
Yeah.
after 100 episodes of this.
Your fruit does hang very low, Alex.
Oh my God. I was just testing you to see if you would. I thought hopefully maybe they'd have matured after 100 episodes. Don't say anything, Robin. Don't.
It's too easy. It's too easy, Alex. We're setting them up.
Does phrasing? Are we still doing phrasing? What's that quote from Archer?
That's Archer, yeah.
Anyways. But yes, that was what we learned this week. And speaking of comments, did we have any favorite comments of the last week? Actually, before we move on to comments, I do just want to emphasize, in case you're just joining us, and we are currently live, if you are a Patreon supporter or one of our amazing YouTube members, be sure to check our Patreon page. The link should be in the video description, or go onto the community tab on YouTube if you're a member, or check our Discord if you have a Discord link, and you will find a link to this chat currently. We've got a couple of people in the waiting room, but we do need more people for this quiz to work, so please join us. But the patrons and supporters, we want to thank you so much. So we're giving you first dibs at this quiz, and then shortly I will be putting the link in the comments anyway, so anyone can join, and this podcast episode will really spiral off the rails, so stick around for that. But yes, fellas, comments. What were some of your favorite comments of this past week?
Well, the last episode we had was sadly just a two-hander between Alex and me because Martin had been at it again and wasn't available. But this is a comment on the podcast episode we did right before the day of the US midterm elections when genuinely it looked like American democracy was on a knife edge. And luckily, at least about half of America rescued America from itself. So that's something. Anyway, point is that on that episode, Alan Haff responded to something that Alex said in the episode. And Alan says, I'm thankful I was born at just the right time to hear Alex's comment on how we were born at just the right time.
What did I say? I can't even remember what I said.
I have no idea. Out of context, I have genuinely no idea.
I think I said something, you know, the quote, we're born too early to explore the world. No, born too late to explore the world. Born too early to explore the universe. Born just at the right time. But then I can't remember what my little joke was. So
I can't remember either, but it was a good one. I remember laughing and thinking it was very witty.
yes. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Alan. Thank you for that comment. How about yourself, Martin? Any comments stand out from this past week?
Yeah, so on the same episode, there's one from Cozy Martian, which says an idea would be incentivizing voting is if you give people who vote, sorry, a tax credit. People hate paying taxes and they'll do anything to pay as little as possible, right?
That's not a
Well,
bad
that's an
idea.
idea. It's an
Yeah,
idea. Do you think that that's too much of an incentive?
I guess it
Like,
depends on
it depends what it is, doesn't it?
if it's just a set amount. Then
Hmm,
I guess that could be useful
yes.
for lower people on lower incomes. If you're giving everyone like $50 off your tax, then the
Yeah,
people who are higher paid, probably that's not going to incentivize them much. Um,
yeah.
whereas if it's a
How much
percentage
would?
off, then that's going to heavily incentivize the people that do earn more.
Yeah, I mean that one. My question was, how much would you think a tax credit like this would have to be to tip the scales so that actually makes like a material difference to people voting? We know that like by human nature, people often react better to like not losing money than gaining money,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Psychologically. So if it's
Yep.
like you're fined, a fine might work better, although it might leave a bad taste in people's mouths. Like, I'm being fined for not voting, but that might actually be more effective than a tax credit. But then if you give a tax credit, some people won't claim it, etc. So what do you think would be the figure in mind to make people vote or encourage people to vote?
I don't know.
$100?
I don't know if that's what I would do at all. To be honest, like I don't know if that's the best way of. I don't have a better solution. Yeah, but I don't know because I think either way it's gonna. You want it to affect everyone equally, and
That's the thing, yeah. It's hard to say because if it's a percentage, then that's easily going to favour the wealthy, who already are the problem, right? In our society, we need more ordinary people to go out and vote. But if it's a hard figure, like you just mentioned, I think one of you just said £100 or $100 or something, then that would make a bigger difference to the poor, presumably, and therefore it would encourage more people from the lower strata of the economic scale to get out and vote. But then I don't know how many of them would still, like you say, Marta, being given £100 might not be enough to motivate people to vote, whereas not losing, like a fine, is more of an. I agree. It'd be nice to give people a positive motivation to vote rather than a negative one. But since most election campaigning seems to be negative anyway.
I think maybe the best idea is just to make voting way easier because in lots of places in America it seems like it's quite difficult to vote. Or like I saw some footage of like massive queues. I think they should probably fix that first before they start fining people for not voting. Or
It's like in this
make it
country,
a national holiday or something first.
one of our major parties, in fact the one that's in government, refuses to explore the option of allowing electronic voting, online voting, to allow people who can't make it to the polls or who don't have this free time in their working day because it's not a national holiday to vote remotely. Yet for their own leadership elections, the ones that determine who the prime minister is, their paid up membership votes online and on their website.
Oh, it makes no
and
sense.
like, sure, yeah.
But
Why not?
Look, Robin, we're not getting into politics. We had enough of that last week. Okay, this is not today, not on the 100th episode special. Okay, we've got.
Just keep them out, Alex.
We're just letting the good times roll this week. We're not thinking about the bad
We are.
things.
We're celebrating reaching 100 episodes.
Yes,
Which is amazing. Time has flown. Time has flown.
but I mean, I'm going to drag us back
Alex.
into politics for like very briefly with my comment from last
One
week.
more thing.
Which
Yeah,
was
okay.
just one more thing. I've got a comment from Dan Van Dyne, who on the same podcast says, as of November 13th, I'm relieved to see the Senate is still blue. This is a massive relief for the democratic process. As an American, I acknowledge that we have a long way to go in terms of progressive policies. But for the time being, we have repudiated fascism. Phew. Yeah, it was a bit of a relief, especially, well, I mean, not especially, but especially for Americans, I guess. But from us across the pond, it was a relief as well. So, yeah, hopefully the next 2 years go smoothly and it's not too much stalling when now that the Republicans have the House. But we'll see, I guess.
Yes, we shall see. Well, for you guys, was there a collective sigh when Trump announced he was potentially going to be running? Just Not again. Like, not this bullshit again.
Yeah.
What are you asking? Sorry, you're asking us or the chat? The
Yeah,
live
well,
chat?
both really.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
asking anyone who'll listen. But for me, it was like,
Yeah.
I'm fed up. Fed up, Dawn.
Here we go.
I'm
again.
excited. I'm excited because he's going to split the vote, right?
Well, that's true. Yeah, and probably
Unless
more
the
so than last
Republicans
time,
roll over
actually.
for him again.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah.
That would be too
Having the tummy
perfect.
tickled.
And so it's definitely not going to happen.
What you find the Republicans though is he splits the vote until it comes down to, when it actually comes down to it, push comes to shove, they'll always vote red over anything.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
if he is the candidate, then they'll back him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
I do agree. Anyways, we could easily slip into that discussion.
We
We've
probably shall at some
we've
point.
already backtracked into it already once. Someone in the comments, Microtech, I believed, asked, no riddle this week, and you are absolutely correct. I completely forgot, but I do have a riddle, if you guys would like.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it. Bit unorthodox. We're jumping around this week, but it's a special. Who cares? Anyway, here's the riddle for this week. Let me know if you know the answer. Two men are in a desert. They both have backpacks on. One of the guys is dead. The guy who is alive has his backpack open, and the guy who is dead has his backpack closed. What is in the dead man's backpack?
The one who's dead has it open.
I'll
and
say
the
it.
one who's alive has it closed.
No, I think it's the other way around. I'll say it again. Two men are in
Oh,
a desert.
okay, yeah. Got it.
They both have backpacks on. One of the guys is dead. The guy who is alive has his backpack open, and the guy who is dead has his backpack closed. What is in
Oh, yeah, got it.
What is in the dead man's backpack? Martin's got
We
it.
guess at the end, don't we?
And then
Could be anything.
I'll let you know the answer at the end of the episode. It's
Cool.
more of like a jokey one, I guess.
I hate kind of riddles. There's kind of because they're false problems. There's not enough information to actually make a rational conclusion. It could be anything.
No, it
Could be anything.
fairly straightforward.
You'll kick yourself, Robin. You'll kick yourself.
I'm sure I will, but I'm saying right now,
No,
it could be anything. We don't know. What's the cause of
I
death,
reckon
Alex?
Robin's
He was
got it.
shot in the head by the guy with a backpack. What's in his backpack? Not his gun, which is in his hand. What's in the dead guy's backpack? His bulletproof
Yeah.
vest. Solved it. There you go.
Well, Robin, I'm sorry to have to tell you, but many people in the comments have already got it. So,
I'm sure they have. They're clever bunch. They get these riddles so fast. I'm amazed.
are you scared though? Are you scared at how smart they are, Robin? Because they are going to be taking
Very.
on you in
Well,
this
that's true,
week's
actually.
quiz
Very scared.
right now.
That is the worry.
Are you ready?
I
Do we have a
know.
caller? Ooh.
If you're waiting in the waiting room, just bear with us for a couple more minutes, and then we'll have you on the line. And obviously, goes without saying, but anyone who does call in, please remember to be respectful and nice, and we do have an eject button, and we're not afraid to use it. We're not afraid to use it, but you're all a lovely bunch, so I'm sure that's.
I thought you were talking to us.
Oh no, I've got an eject
Be
button for you as
respectful.
well.
Every day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. fair
And
enough.
Robin,
This is why we don't normally let Alex host, because we know he'd just kick Martin and me out every time.
And Robin, I'm going to be keeping my eye on you, okay? Any inappropriate comments to our guests, and you're going to be out. You're going to be out like
I
that.
promise, I pledge I will not ask for any images or address details.
What?
Bloody hell. You've lost the plot now. It's got to 100 and it's going quickly downhill.
We're jumping the
We're
shark.
accelerating.
Now that
We're
we're in triple
accelerating to
figures, we're
100.
jumping the
Look,
shark.
we've just seen that everyone who was waiting has now left.
All I can say is, it starts right now.
And it starts right now.
And we're back. Okay, so shall I bring in our first caller?
Good.
This
Yep.
may take a little time. Let's bring
Okay.
him in. Matt 101i, come on down. Hello. Oh, hang on.
Oh, it's fine. It's just joining.
Just joining.
The old software taking its time.
Unmute.
Here he is.
Hey, hello,
Hello.
Matt. Hi.
Hello, people.
Hello, Matt.
How are we all?
Welcome to the podcast. You are our first call-in ever on the podcast. How does that feel?
Feels amazing. I had to turn off the audio on the YouTube, though. Top tip for the other guys, I would say.
That's a
How are
very
we
good
all?
point. That is a very good point. Yes, we're a few seconds ahead here. We're living in the future,
Yeah.
Matt.
That is a brilliant feeling.
Oh, good.
So, thank you very much for having me. I feel very honoured.
You're welcome, and thank you for all your support as well, for supporting us on Patreon or YouTube. Thank you so much.
The old channel, the channel that should not be named, and the new one as well. So yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks so much.
Are you feeling confident today, Matt?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay, well, I'm going to give you.
That's the spirit. That's how to get through life. That's the attitude.
It gets me through every day.
So I'm going to give you some options for different rounds, and you can choose whichever round you want, and we'll go from there. And you have an opportunity to win a point for the audience, team audience this week. I'm really rooting for the audience this week. I think you've got a chance.
How dare you.
I think the audience has a chance against you too.
I think the audience has a fantastic chance, Matt. So I'm just saying it now. Martin and me are the underdogs. Matt
I'll take it.
Sure.
is the overdog.
Don't listen to him, Matt. He's doing this. He's doing this thing.
He's playing mind games with me.
He's playing mind
I'm not
games.
playing any mind games, Matt.
He doesn't realise I've watched 100 podcasts and probably more of the old channel.
Rumbled. Oh dear.
Okay, so your options are history, general knowledge, geography, film and TV, or science.
I'll go film and TV.
Film and TV. Okay. Well, I mean, if you get it wrong, then Robin will get it right. He is.
Yeah,
don't do that. That's not guaranteed.
Thought you were already.
No.
You could go on Mastermind for film and TV, just in general, that broad range of topics, Robin.
That's very kind, but it's genuinely not true. Have you seen Mastermind? Those people know everything.
I have seen Mastermind, Robin. That's where I got the idea for this quiz.
Okay, fair enough.
No, it's not. It's more chaser or eggheads, I guess. Anyway,
Eggheads? You've seen Eggheads?
amazing reference, Martin. Amazing.
Thank you.
Okay,
I got that wrong.
Matt,
Niche.
here is
We'll
your
go for it.
question.
Let's go.
What was the first animated film to be nominated for Best Picture?
The first. Oh God.
No, I'm joking. I'm
Snow
just
White and the
stressing
Seven
you
Dwarfs. No. I'll go Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. That's all I can think of.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. Matt. That is incorrect, I'm afraid. I see where you're getting at though, because I think Snow White and the Seven Dwarves was the
first animated
win an
feature
Oscar.
film to win Oscars. Yes.
Yeah,
but it was a special achievement Oscar, wasn't it? Because they didn't have the Oscar for animated film back then.
I think they got. Didn't they get like one big one and seven little ones? As
Yeah,
well?
that's right. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
which is really cute. They don't do that kind of thing anymore.
No, the Oscars are much more less fun now. Let's say.
They should have done that for Schindler's List. One for every name on the list.
Oh, wow. Robin. Oh my God. Okay, just what's the answer, Robin? Go on. Tell me the answer.
Wasn't animated, I'm afraid. Doesn't get
Oh,
animated.
true. Good point. Yeah, it only works if it's animated. Yeah. Well, Martin should. I think Martin.
Don't
knows.
embarrass me. You know this one. I don't know it. Come on.
Well, what if I'm wrong? Well, I believe.
Okay.
I'll give Martin. I'll give Martin a clue if you don't mind. Because I believe the answer to this question.
Let's confirm. Make me feel smart.
The answer to this question is also the answer to what is love, what is life.
Shrek.
So that's
Yes,
the official
right.
guess from Martin and Robin, team film and TV. No, it's incorrect. Of course, that's incorrect. No.
What?
I'm very sorry.
What?
Okay.
That is incorrect. So, Matt, we're back.
Right.
We can have another guess if you want. Because that's how it works, or I can give you guys a clue.
Give a clue.
Ooh.
Cool.
Well, with Martin's Movember Tash going on at the moment, you might think, Matt, looking at Robin and Martin, just look at them both, and this name may come to mind.
Right.
Nice one.
I will also that was a bit obscure, so I'll also say that Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, you're not too far. You're in the right ballpark.
Okay. Do you know what? I'm blank at the moment, guys. I'm going to be honest with you.
I mean, those clues
really
are pretty.
am.
They're pretty obtuse, aren't they?
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast. we're going to go with.
You are spot on. Well
That's the only
done.
thing I could be-
Beauty and
Oh,
the
really?
Beast.
You
Yeah.
did it.
Um,
You
Yeah.
did it.
The only thing I could think of was, hair and not hair. That was literally
That's
it.
as far as
Nicely
my
done.
that's as far as my clue went, to be honest. Yeah.
Nicely done.
nice.
Nice.
By the way, Martin, it seems to be coming on nice. How much is that? Is that the full 21 days of growth?
Unfortunately, so yes,
Fair play.
it's getting there. It's getting there. You've got to get it in the right light for it to really shine. This isn't it. So
I did have to go to full screen on my. I was like, "Is that a shadow?" Oh no, he's doing more
No,
than.
it's there. It's there. Beauty and the Beast. You could have gone for Be Our Guest. That could have been another clue. Can't think of any others. Well done, Matt. Very good.
Thank
Well
you very
done.
much.
Well done. Matt, we're going to put you back into the waiting room and invite one of our other guests in, but feel free to stay on because you may get an opportunity to answer another question if you'd
I'll
like
stay
to.
here.
Probably just won that one. I think he deserves another chance, yeah.
Why
Yeah,
not?
absolutely. But let's bring in another guest. So, yes, we will send you back to the waiting room. But thank you for being
Goodbye
our
for now.
first call in on the Just Interesting podcast.
Very honoured.
And
you.
also, you
Thank
won
you,
a
Matt.
point for the
Thank you.
audience. So, congratulations.
I'll take it. Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks. Okay,
You deserve it.
Well, I think that was a huge success. Well done.
Goodbye.
End of the podcast. No.
But before we bring in the next one, I'm actually going to share the link now with the chat. So hopefully a few more people, if you fancy joining us, you are more than
Yep.
welcome to. So
No pressure. Please do feel free to join or not join. You just listen along.
But it's going into the chat now.
Ooh.
And here is where all hell breaks loose.
Well, definitely bring in.
Well, because of our next guest.
Of course not. No, we have next up the one, the only, the legendary, it's Peaswad.
Peaswad!
Peaswad, come on down. I mean, he's just joining.
Oh.
He's just joining.
There he is.
Here he is.
Allow the hell
Hello.
to break loose.
Here he is. The one and only.
Hello, gentlemen.
It's-
Happy 100.
It's Peaswad.
You know that I love you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you,
for,
because you've been with us for such a long time.
So many years, I can't even remember when I started.
Yeah, no, it's so lovely to
Yeah,
have you,
come here.
Peaswad. I'm so glad you were able to make it today. Yeah, thanks for tuning in and thanks for joining in. Do you think you can add to Matt's 1 point in favor of the audience at the moment?
God, I hope so.
What's how are things with you at the moment, Peaswad? What's going on with What the Conspiracy? I'm just giving you an
Yeah,
opportunity to plug that if you would like.
Thank you. Yeah. WT Conspiracy. We're awful because we have so many things happening in life that we can't record every week. So, life happens and we have 15 episodes, so it's all good. But I've been playing the
Amazing.
new Call of Duty. Everything is amazing.
Nice.
Nice.
How are you
Oh,
finding
nice.
the
Would you-
new one?
Yeah, recommend it or
I recommend it. I'm a Battlefield guy, so it's weird to say I'm playing Call of Duty.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
controversial?
Fair enough.
Yeah, turn to the dark side.
And,
Yeah, might as well.
Are you still streaming over on Twitch, Peaswad?
Yeah. Yep. As Peaswad, I'm Peaswad on everything.
Nice. Just throwing it into the chat so it's on public record. Everyone go and follow Peaswad on all of his socials. Yeah.
Thank you very much. You are too kind.
But Peaswad, I've got another question for you. Geography,
Yes.
history, general knowledge, science, or film and TV? What would you like?
Oh, geography.
Geography, eh? Okay, a man of the world. Let's do it. Okay.
I've been to a couple countries.
Nice.
Choosing.
Oh, and
choosing-
Robin, if you want, I will still send you my address and some pictures. Okay, that's not a problem at all.
Oh yeah, please do. Yeah. Just put it in the chat, yeah.
Yeah. Right there.
Okay, here we go. Question number 4. No, what am I saying? It's question number 2. Okay. How many...
You got confused.
Oh, God, I'm so confused. How many US states begin with the letter I? And you
Wait
get...
a minute. This is a stick up. This is a frame. This isn't right.
No,
It's just general
I'm
geography.
Australian.
Just general geography, Robin. It's your fault for not being born in the US.
All right.
Fair enough.
And I'll give you a bonus point, Peaswad, if you can tell me all of them.
So what was the question again? What was it actually?
How
I
many?
think it's
How
one.
many?
I think it's one piece word.
How many
Pretty sure
US
it's one.
states begin with the letter I?
Okay.
I believe that the answer is 3.
The answer is not 3. I'm afraid it is not
Oh.
3.
Oh,
Peaswad.
I am a terrible American.
Ooh, closer.
Your citizenship has been revoked.
I'm going to
Ooh,
have
okay,
to,
Martin.
I'm going to have to pass
Yeah.
the question over to Martin and Robert.
Should we run through them, Robert?
Yeah, I only got to 3 as well. So we've got
Yeah.
Iowa,
Yeah.
Idaho,
Yeah.
Indiana.
What about is Indianapolis a city?
I assume Indianapolis is the capital of Indiana.
It is that right? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Indianapolis, Indiana, Iowa, and Iowa,
I can't think of
Indiana,
any more.
Indiana,
Yeah, get him with that timer. Get him.
Yeah.
Get him.
Idaho.
I can't think of
I'm
more than
going to need
3.
to push you for an answer here,
I think
Four.
that they want to say 3.
just to give
Well, we
us
can't
the
say-
exact
we
same
Oh, hold
answer.
on, no, it's not going to be 3. There's going to be a 4. It's going to be 4.
Yeah, we can't name
I
them.
just can't think
But
of what it is.
yeah.
You're not
So
going
we're going with 4.
Hey,
We're going
got it. Illinois.
Oh. Illinois. Yeah.
So you're going with 4.
Yeah.
It is 4. I'm afraid it is 4.
I am sorry,
Peaswad.
Chat. I have let you down. And the bad part is, the worst part of all this is, I thought of
I've lived in
Idaho,
all 4.
Illinois, Indiana, and I didn't count Iowa, and that is literally my home state.
Oh no, Peaswad.
Oh no.
You said Iowa, and I was like,
so
I am
sorry.
the worst Iowan ever.
Oh no, Peaswad.
I'm so
always the
sorry,
way.
Peaswad.
You can never go home
Oh.
again.
Obvious.
No. Oh,
That's
oh,
okay.
unlucky.
Hopefully there's room in the UK. I'll be on my way since I'm the worst Iowan.
No. If you want to stick around, I think you can probably bring you back on later for another go. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
If you-
I can't
if you
wait
want
to
to.
give you guys another point. That sounds great.
Always welcome.
There's plenty of rounds.
Actually, this is
for-
how it's working. Anyone who gets the question right gets sent off, and losers stay on. That's how we're doing this, right?
That is not how we're doing this, Robin. I will not let you take
thought
control
that
of this quiz.
And
Right.
I will expect that money in my Venmo account.
Oh, amazing. Well, yes. Thank
Oh,
you
dear.
so much, Peaswad, for coming on. And yeah, stick around if you want to, and we'll most likely have you back on in the next little bit of time. But thank you.
Beautiful.
You'll have another opportunity to get a point back and redeem yourself. So thank you, Peaswad.
Thank you.
Nice.
Ciao for now.
1-1, Robin. We got one back.
You got one
Good
back.
work.
Yes. Honor is restored.
Oh, did we get a bonus point? You said bonus point if you name them.
No.
We-
No.
Oh, wait a second.
That was
Oh,
that was
double
ex-
standards.
that was exclusively for the audience. I'm rooting for them in this one.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got another guest coming in. It is
Ooh.
Jonathan. Come on down.
Jonathan.
Did it.
Did it. I was thinking we need like
Did
a some kind of
Blind date.
catchphrase for this one, don't we?
Hi guys.
Jonathan,
Hey.
how the devil are you?
Hey, I'm Jonathan from the Philippines.
Oh,
Currently,
wow.
I'm your
Amazing.
fan since I'm not sure around 2019
Oh wow,
when
that's
I'm
nice.
still
amazing.
in Singapore. Yeah.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Nice. nice.
Really nice to be speaking to you.
Yeah. What time is it where you are?
Right now it's almost 6 a.m.
Oh,
Early.
sorry.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Oh my
Actually,
gosh.
that's okay because I'm working too remotely. That's why.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair
Okay,
enough.
thanks. I feel a bit better.
Have you been
Still
up for a
mostly
while, or
sorry.
did you get up just for this?
I'm up since yesterday my time around 11 p.m. until now.
Oh wow! So you
Wow,
pulled an
your
all-nighter.
anticipation,
Oh, wow, yeah.
the anticipation of the just interesting. You know, you're
Yeah.
staying up all night for it. Wow, that's quite amazing.
Okay, Jonathan, I'm going to ask you one question from one of these rounds: geography, history, science, general knowledge, or film and TV. Do any of those take your fancy?
I would like to go to geography.
Geography again. Popular one
Popular
today.
topic. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Question number 3. The Great Barrier Reef is off the coast of which Australian state?
Oh no.
No, that's not an easy one.
That's a
That's
tough
not
one,
an
that's
easy
actually.
one.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know if I could even guess the Australian states, to be honest. So
That's tough.
Me too, because that's too far from my home.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Us too.
I have zero idea. Sorry, guys.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's no
Don't
problem.
be sorry. Don't.
These guys aren't going to get it anyway, so I can probably give you a
I
clue in a
actually-
bit.
Yeah, I doubt
Okay.
we're going to get it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to pass it on to Robin and Martin. What would be your guess?
Well, my first question is: do we know which side of Australia it's on? Is it north, south, east,
Oh,
west? I don't know.
God.
I'm a bit.
What are the different? I mean,
Would
it
that
could be
help?
any of them, couldn't it?
Would that even
East.
help? Because that wouldn't help me.
Well, it might help.
It's south or west.
I think it's south or
Okay,
west.
should we go over what the states are? Is that a better way to do it?
Well, yeah, because I know there's one of the states is Western Australia, isn't it?
Yeah,
So if it's off the west
Yeah.
coast, that might be a safe bet.
Western. Does that sound right though? People go.
I don't
Great Barrier
know.
Reef off of Western
There's also
Australia.
the southern. Is it southern states like South Australia?
I tell you what, so I tell you all of the Australian states.
So can we
that'd be
guess some of them
helpful.
first?
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, you're not going to get any points for that.
Queensland is
Queensland
a
a
state. Isn't it?
state? That's a state, right?
Yeah, that's a state.
Queensland is.
Victoria.
Victoria
definitely
is
one.
also a state.
Perth is that
Perth.
is that a town?
No, Perth's not
It's a
a
city.
state.
It's in
Oh,
Queen.
okay.
It's a city in
Yeah.
Queensland.
Canberra,
There's
the
a-
Australian Capital Territory.
There's a very famous devil.
Oh, Tasmania.
Tasmania.
Tasmania, yeah.
Yeah.
North. There's the northern state. Don't know. North Australia.
No,
Is that a state?
no, you can't just say the you can't just say the compass points.
Well,
I'm gonna have to push you guys for an answer here.
Okay,
no idea.
let's go Queensland. That's massive, isn't it?
Queensland is
Yeah.
what you're going for?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Jonathan, they are so lucky this evening. Yes, it is Queensland. Well done.
Hey,
Sorry,
I'm so
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
sorry, mate.
That's okay.
But again, you'll probably have another chance at redemption very soon.
Okay.
But tell us
Alright.
what
Hey, if you'd like to stick around, yeah.
Yeah, if you'd like to stick around, I appreciate you may want to go to bed at this point, but when you're not
Okay,
listening,
I will.
when you're not listening to the podcast, what do you like doing in your spare time?
I'm listening to podcasts usually during my work time, so I can distract my workload in different things.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Mm-mm.
Any other good podcast recommendations you could chuck our way? We're happy to
I would
share
like
it.
to say Mile Higher.
Mile High.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Oh, what's that about?
Mostly crimes, conspiracy, just like you guys, what you did.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Okay,
Cool.
have to have a look at that one. Maybe
And
not.
of course, Joe Rogan podcast, number
Joe
Oh,
one.
yeah, of course.
Yes.
Very popular. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Cool.
You know, he owes everything to us. You know, we gave him his start.
He stole our idea. Yeah, we
He
hate
did.
to,
He
we
stole
hate
it.
we
Completely
hate
stole our
to,
thing.
we hate to say it, but
Yeah.
we definitely didn't. Yeah. Anyways, Jonathan, thanks so much for calling
Thank
in.
you, guys.
And yeah,
Thank
hopefully
you.
speak to
Thank
you
you
soon.
so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
And stay
Thanks,
on.
guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Take care.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. This is great. I mean, Martin and Robin are winning currently at 2-1, which is a bit disappointing. But we're going to bring in our next guest, Asim.
Asim.
Come on down.
You definitely get the blind date theme here.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, they've got a microphone. They've got a microphone. Hello, hello, hello.
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 Hey,
Hi.
hello.
Oh, hey,
How's
gents.
it
How's it
going?
going? Yeah, very well. Congrats on the 100th episode. I thought I'd just.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
I
you
I
so
normally
much.
would, but it's lovely to see you guys.
How are you this evening?
Not bad for a Monday. Enjoyed the football. They actually gave us the afternoon off at work as well to
They
watch.
gave you
Very
the afternoon
nice.
off for the football.
Yeah.
Where are you working, and are they hiring?
I work in London, but don't most offices do something similar, or at least televise it? Maybe I'm just lucky.
Maybe in the UK,
Yeah.
I don't know.
As someone working in sport, I'm able to, but depend. I guess it probably depends, doesn't it? I can't imagine the insurance industry giving the afternoon off, or maybe they would. I don't know.
That never came up in my job. They never raised that as a possibility.
Every
but, yeah.
every caller who calls in after you, Asim, we've got to ask that question: were you given the afternoon off?
Fair enough. Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, you probably know the rounds by now, but I don't have a sports round. But well, because Martin, I think, would have an unfair advantage in that. But would you like geography, history, general knowledge, science, or film and TV?
Let's go for general knowledge.
Yeah, I'm surprised that no
Okay.
one's gone for general knowledge so far. Okay.
It's because it could be literally anything. It's a scary
So
topic.
it's a risk.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, question number 4. What is a young giraffe called?
Oh my gosh.
Like a deer is a oh no. What I've said deer as an example, but that's like a doe is a female deer, isn't it? Isn't it fawn? Is it a
Yeah,
fawn?
a doe is a female deer. Stag. Fawn?
Yeah.
Yes, fawn. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So that kind of word or
Yeah.
what other examples are there? Because I'm
Jeez.
really struggling now to think of any other baby animal.
If any.
Kitten, puppy.
Kitten, yeah,
that
there we
kind
go.
of thing.
That kind of thing.
A calf.
Good shout.
You have won a point back for the audience. Congratulations,
Oh,
Asim.
Well done.
Well done.
Oh,
Very good.
That was some fast
I wouldn't have
Googling
guessed
you
calf.
did. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
no.
Did you was that just a stab in the dark?
I just thinking of names of young things.
Yeah.
Kind of guessed that. I didn't think it would be right.
It was a good guess. It was a very good guess. Well done.
It's a
But no,
tricky
yeah, I
subject,
used
that
to
one,
work with
because...
giraffes, man. spent 8 years working with baby giraffes. Pick the right question.
Nice. Oh well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah, well done.
Have you got
Well done.
a busy week ahead? Anything exciting coming up?
No, not really. Just looking forward to sort of the Christmas period and getting into that mood. But no, thanks guys. Keep up the amazing content and looking forward to the 200th episode one day.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Well, we'll do it by Christmas.
What will the world be like by the 200th episode? We'll be living in like a Mad Max dystopia by then, I think. I don't know. Yeah.
It'd be like, will Elon push the red button? That'll be the question on the 200th episode.
Oh my gosh, actually, yeah.
But yes, thank you so much. Feel free to stick around in the waiting room. You may come back, and the audience may need you at this point to win back some points. So congratulations.
See you guys later. Bye. Bye.
Yeah, thanks for calling in. Oh no, Martin, this is
I know.
It's tense.
sniffing.
one.
It's good. Okay, next
Well, I was
guest.
confident.
How you guys feeling? You okay?
Nervous, in fact. Quite a little bit sick. I shouldn't say that, actually. I've been sick for
Yeah,
ages.
you said that, and my inside, I was just like, oh no, don't
Martin,
don't get ill again.
Martin, don't. You're making excuses. Come on, it's tragic. Yeah.
Just need to stretch out, okay? It's just I'm just hungry, okay? I'm just hungry.
You can't make a hungry man quiz.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, we've got another guest coming on. It's
Ooh,
Caroline.
who's it going to be?
Come on down.
Hello.
We need to actually get.
Evening, Jen.
Hello.
Good evening.
Caroline,
Caroline.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Pretty
Thank you for
good,
tuning
yeah.
in. Thank you for calling in.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the channel, guys. Been here since the channel should not be named.
I love how
Oh,
that's
thank you.
calling it that. Oh, wow.
Just call it Voldemort and be done with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
Amazing.
No, nothing to be sorry for. That was great.
Oh, so what are you up to this week? Anything exciting going on?
Work, guys. Work. Got to pay those bills.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Indeed.
those
Yeah.
those ever going down bills. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The ones that are constantly falling. Yeah, those are the ones. Yeah.
My favourite kind. Oh dear.
Fair enough.
Oh, well, thanks for taking the time out to join us on a Monday evening, because
You're welcome.
we love taking your social hours into account.
Oh, it's nothing else to do. No, I'm kidding. No, I've been looking forward to this. I'm very excited.
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Okay. So you probably know the rounds by now, but I'll read them out again. We've got geography, we've got history, we've got general knowledge, we've got film and TV, and we've got science. What's taking your fancy?
Oh, blimey. Shall I take a risk? Shall we go? Let's go science. What the heck?
Ooh, brand new.
I was
yeah.
wondering if anyone would be brave enough to take the plunge into science. So well done. Okay. What question are we on? This is question 5, isn't it? Question number 5.
Yeah.
What is the main gas that makes up the Earth's atmosphere?
Oh.
What is the main gas that? Let me think.
I always get caught out on this one because I know that.
Yeah.
I think,
yeah,
that's what I'm trying not to fall. I think there's a trap.
It's
there,
definitely
isn't
a
there?
trap answer, isn't it?
There's an obvious answer and a not obvious answer. Let's go with nitrogen.
Nitrogen is correct. Well done, Caroline.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm thinking you can't see me. I've got like arms aloft here. Yes.
Hey.
Well done.
Well done.
Oh, well done.
By quite a sizable margin as well. Nitrogen makes up 78% of the Earth's atmosphere.
Wow.
Then there's 21% oxygen, and then only 0.04% carbon dioxide, and then just a bunch of others as the like.
So the only other option was oxygen. So
Yeah, I was genuinely torn between the two. There's part of my brain was like, I'm pretty sure it's nitrogen, but now actually I'm thinking, is it oxygen? Because that's what we breathe. Why don't we breathe nitrogen? Surely that would be the more sensible thing.
Yeah, evolution. Charles
Science.
Darwin, idiot.
Yeah.
I think that would definitely, a few people would come a cropper on that one. So well done. So
Cool.
it's a good answer, not the obvious answer for sure. It's a bit of a red herring.
Yeah, definite trap.
Alex is the tricky one. That's the thing. He's a
He's
tricksy,
very sneaky.
He's very sneaky. I mean, look at that. Look at that face.
What?
Would you trust this
What?
man? Would you buy a used car from this man?
I'll tell. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't want to buy a used car from me for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Alex,
I don't
try
have any,
selling
so
it.
that would be.
Well,
Live
yeah,
right
that's
now.
a problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
What would you say right now, Alex? You've got a car in front of you that has 4 wheels and it's red. How are you going to sell it?
I just slap the top of it and say, "Hey, man, this baby can fit so many quiz trophies in it. You don't even know." Because that's where you
Don't
keep
mention the trophy.
That's where you keep the trophy.
That was
Apparently,
good. That was good.
I'm still bitter about
very
that,
good.
Martin. You just keep it in your car where it warps in the heat.
No, it's in the house again now, mate. It's just it's parading around, so it's in the house. It's looking good. It's looking good. I'm getting a special cabinet made for it as we speak. So if you hear any banging
In the
background-
car?
yeah,
Cabinets in the car, yeah.
Well, of course, one in the car.
It's just the
One in
glove
car,
box,
one in the
Martin.
house, just depending on where the fans are. Whoever wants to see it. Yeah.
In the shape of Alex's face. Alex's smiling face opens up to reveal the trophy.
Oh, This is I'm not. I don't know if I'm liking this. It's like I'm now getting ganged up on with an extra person involved as well. This is.
Well, Alex, what can I say? When you put Martin
We all
and
love
me,
you, Alex. Come on.
Oh, thank you.
It's not just interesting if you don't at least once in the quiz go, oh my god, and slap the table.
Very true.
it's true.
If I could be known for one thing,
That's
I'm
true.
glad it's that. I'm glad it's that.
Well, that and Dick Turpin, but hey.
Yes, and Dick Turpin. Thank you.
Oh, poor Alex.
I'm going to start.
You
deducting
deserve
points
this, though.
soon.
Well, I mean, Alex, if you're going to prioritize the chat and our guests calling in and give them points ahead of Martin and me, then you deserve all the bullying. That's all I can say.
It's a fair point.
It's not bullying, it's banter.
Let me take one of you. Martin, are you going to allow stand for this? Because I'm going to start taking your team points. You're acting as a team in this.
What? What have I done wrong this time?
No, I'm
Don't
saying
think
like
about
I'm
it.
saying Robin's going to make you start losing points soon. You're going to have to.
What have I done? What have I done? I've just
What?
I've just explained to you how the world works, Alex. And if you can't hack it, then you know.
If I can't hack it, then what, Robin?
I don't know. I don't know where that sentence goes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, look, we've got to move on. But Caroline, thank you so much for calling in. Feel free to stay in the
no problem.
in the waiting room if you'd like to have another a go at round 2. I'm sure you'll be able to.
Okay. Cheers. All right, thanks, guys. Thanks a lot.
Thanks so much
Thanks
for calling
so
in.
much.
Take care.
Hopefully you speak to you in a
Bye
bit.
now. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Martin, I
Okay.
think we're slipping.
What's
We
the
are.
score now?
What's that,
3-2 to the
4-2?
audience. You're losing. You're
Mm.
losing,
Yeah,
guys.
3-2, that'll do.
They're not even giving you a chance. It's great. I love it. This is
I
the
know.
this
I
is
know.
the best
I know. They're
format.
straight in there.
Just another reminder to the chat that there's a link posted there. Feel free to come and join us if you'd like to have a go at the quiz. There's plenty of space if anyone wants to have another go. Yeah, feel free to join. But in the meantime, shall we bring back who's the guy who's up for round 2? It's Matt.
Oh. Okay, this time, no mercy. All right.
Guess who's
Hello again.
back?
Hey,
back,
hello,
back
Matt.
again. It's Matt.
End of a go. Yay.
What was I can't remember. I've immediately lost track of who got what. But did you get a point last time, or is this a play for redemption?
I
Matt
got a
did,
point
yes.
on-
He got the very
Damn.
first point.
Damn.
Yeah.
You did.
We're in trouble.
Okay. Well, I'll read out the rounds to you again. We've got geography, we've got history, we've got general knowledge, we've got science, and we've got film and TV. Any that
We
take
haven't
your
had
fancy?
history yet, have we?
I don't think we have had history.
Well, we haven't
No,
had
good
history,
point.
actually.
You know
No.
what?
Yeah.
So we've had all the rounds. I'll go history and I'll take a
Oh,
risk.
thanks, Matt.
Okay. Are you a student of history? Would you say that is one of your stronger categories?
I do like history, but history is a very broad subject.
It is a very broad.
Does encompass a lot, yeah.
Okay. Question number 6, Matt. You have a chance to be the first. You were the first guest on the podcast in general as well, weren't you? Like
yeah.
call-in.
Yes.
And now
Yeah.
you are possibly going to be the first guest to get 2 questions right in a quiz.
I could be unbeaten. by
You
the
could
end of
be
this. I don't
unbeaten.
know.
That's
We
true.
could.
Yeah, that's
We
very
could.
true. Mm.
And only one question stands between you and that level of greatness.
Stardom.
And it's this. Question number 6. What is considered the largest empire in history?
That's a tricky one.
No, it is a tricky one because there's an obvious answer. It's like the last question. There's an obvious answer.
There is indeed.
So is it a trick question or not?
Yeah.
That's the thing about the Romans.
Ooh, why would you? Are you trying to sway me on that one?
No, not trying to influence you at all. I mean, the Chinese are also quite successful. The Alaskans, I believe, quite a big empire.
I mean, we were quite. I'm going to go for the Empire, the British Empire.
The empire. Yes. I mean, I was looking up different answers to this, and it does vary, but the one that comes up the most is the British Empire. So well done. Well done.
Yeah, well done. Well done.
I
Yeah.
believe it.
Yeah.
I was going to say the Roman Empire. I wanted to say that so much, but then I was thinking we were quite the colonial, people, and and across history we've always done it. So why not? It must be that. Yeah.
Right, the bastards. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it.
The Roman Empire was actually very far down on the list.
Really?
The Roman Empire was
right around the Mediterranean.
Rubbish empire.
Pretty rubbish.
Roman Empire only had 5 million kilometers squared of land. Meanwhile, the British Empire occupied 35.5 million square kilometers, or 26.
A quarter of the world.
Yeah, 26.35% of the world. But yeah, I think depending on how you're measuring it, because I think if you're going by known land at the time, the known world, then I think by some estimates the Mongol Empire could have.
I was thinking that was
that's a good
could
one.
have also have a claim to stake. But I mean, the Mongol Empire was only 24 million square kilometers. But
they were quite the bastards as well.
Quite the bastards, yes.
They were, and they had quite a few bastards as well.
Love it.
Oh, amazing. Matt, congratulations. How does it feel to be
Unbeaten.
the only unbeaten on the
Ridiculous.
podcast quiz?
I'll go into work tomorrow with my head held high, and I'll say to everyone, and they'll look at me blank in the face, and that's the way life will be. I'll know.
How will you be celebrating for the rest of the week? Because obviously this is going to be a week-long celebration for you now.
Well, I'm going to act like I'm celebrating England's win against USA on Friday, but really be celebrating myself. I'll be, selfish in that.
Nice.
Well done.
How far do you
thank
think
you very much.
England are going to get in the World Cup this year? Are we just going to be knocked out in the quarterfinals?
I'm a massive football fan, and there's that old thing. If we need to do each game and finish it in the 90 minutes, we can't take it to the penalties, because I think we had quite a lot of. We've had a lot. We lost to Italy on penalties. We started to actually win penalty shootouts though before that, but I wouldn't want to take it to a test again. To be honest,
it's not good for the heart.
Win it in 90 minutes. Win all games 6-2. That's the way forward.
Exactly. And did you get any time off to watch the game? Forgot to ask.
So I work for a very reputable telecommunications company in the UK, which is heavily advertised by Kevin Bacon. And we did not get the time off. However, they did have TV.
Kevin.
Bloody O2.
Face the whole time. Yeah. Yeah, those people. Let's call it O2. But no, we didn't get the time off. We had the TVs on the background, and they were just buffering all the time, which is hilarious.
That's actually terrible.
Did you ring up Kevin Bacon, get him on the phone, and?
I'd love to. Shall I get him on now?
Oh, Kevin. No, he's out in space. He's busy watching the match on his phone in space, isn't he?
Yeah.
According to the latest advert.
As the new advert would say.
Does that mean we can now play Kevin Bacon with ourselves now that we've met Matt?
Yeah, we're always within 7 steps, right?
We have a Bacon number. Oh my god!
Yeah,
amazing.
Indeed. Yeah,
that's incredible. Well, Matt, thank you.
No problem at all. I give to the world.
Oh, Matt, thanks so much. The audience are lucky to have you back in their corner. So well done.
Thank you very much.
But yeah, I'm going to pop you back in the waiting room. But as always, you may have a chance to come back. We shall see.
Free.
Thank you very much, guys. And happy 100 again. I didn't say it the first time, so happy 100.
Thank you so much.
You don't know. I imagine there's other people in the chat, but you actually help a lot of people. Podcasts do help people who might be going through a hard time and stuff like that, and they can turn to podcasts to just take mind off things. And you guys definitely help with that kind of thing. So you should be proud of yourselves.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
You're going to make me cry, Matt?
Yeah.
Just tell them the truth. But thank you very much, guys. I'll let you go on. Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks.
cheers.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Matt.
I don't know about you two, but I do sometimes listen to this podcast to put myself off suicide.
Robin.
And then I fall asleep, and it's fine.
It just puts you to sleep, and yeah.
It just puts you to sleep.
Well, I guess that's
every time.
Something that me says makes you really angry, and then your sadness just turns to anger.
I actually don't listen to these to our podcast. I feel like it would be too vain to listen back, but it would probably be helpful, wouldn't it, for
feedback,
improving performance in future recordings. If I listened back to these things.
Yeah, I don't really listen to the whole thing back. That I think because I was here for it, But yeah, sometimes I listen back maybe to the start of it. Maybe if I win a quiz, I'll watch that moment back and just replay it a dozen times, just out of my own sense of satisfaction.
Dream of one day receiving the trophy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyways, we need to move on. Let's press on. We have a new contender joining,
do we?
Joining the quiz. It's MJ. Come on down!
I should probably just get up on my phone, shouldn't I? But hey.
I should we should probably have like some sort of jingle for bringing people in. Hello. Welcome to the podcast.
Hey, it's me, MJ. Thanks for having me, guys.
Hey, MJ. How's it going?
It's good. It's a long time coming. This is a dream come true for me. So thank you, guys.
Oh, no problem at all. No problem at all. This is a dream come true for us as well. Speaking to people that actually enjoy listening to us, that's just like finding a unicorn. So congratulations and what? Thank you as well for coming on. Are you feeling confident this evening in your quiz abilities? Hello, MJ. Testing. We may have some microphone issues.
Or perhaps just internet problems.
Or maybe
if we did, this is an international thing, so it could just be a slight problem.
Just a bit too much, If it's your dream to come on this podcast, then it can be a bit overwhelming,
It can be. Every time I'm overwhelmed. As soon as I see your lovely faces, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'll never have a beard like those two.
Hearing Robin's voice in person can just be incredibly overwhelming.
Yeah, my wife tells me every day, shut up, Robin. Just shut up.
Oh no, we've lost MJ. He's
we lost MJ. Must be a connection thing.
If he comes back, then we'll let you back on, MJ. But hopefully we can get that sorted. But again, just a general reminder for anyone in the comments who may be listening to this and wanting to participate. The link should be at the top of the chat, so feel free to click and join. But in the meantime, let's bring back the one, the only. It's Peaswad.
Ooh, Peaswad.
Here he is. He's back again.
He's muted.
Hi. Hello.
Hey.
Hi. I've heard of you guys before.
What?
We've heard of you before.
The podcast, I just mean, sorry.
Oh, okay. How's it going, Peaswad?
How's the last 5 minutes been?
Yeah, from a listener's point of view, is this a dramatic fail or is this going all right?
No. This is really good. Since I saw you guys last, I won the lottery. I lost all of it, and I'm now selling feet pics. So it's a great day.
Nice.
Ain't that just the way?
The American dream.
Back
some might
to
say.
old times.
American dream. Selling feet pics.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Americans are the worst then. The American dream. Can't wait to sell feet pics.
Oh.
Is that a Cameo thing or an OnlyFans? How are we doing this?
I don't know. I don't know. Just whatever I can get. I got a Patreon, Peaswad's feet.
Robin's asking for genuine suggestions on how to set this up for himself. So, why would you do that?
No.
But tell me which websites.
Asking for a friend. Yeah.
How easy is it to set up?
To tell you the truth. Hey, just a second. Hey, boys. Thank you, children. I actually in real life. Yeah, sorry about that. I actually in real life set up an account on a website called feetfinder.com, and I took a couple pictures.
No way.
I'm 100% serious, and I have made $0 because I apparently don't have good-looking feet.
Oh.
So if you have ugly feet, don't even try. I'm just saying.
Actually, can I interrupt proceedings to tell a story that you've just reminded me of, Peaswad? And this is actually a true story.
Well, okay,
So,
but if this was inspired by what Peaswad just said, then I've got to hear this. Go for it, Robin. Yeah.
This is my favorite
Let me get the
stuff.
popcorn
When Robin
first.
goes off the rails, I love it.
I hope you enjoy this one. So a couple of years ago, I joined Fiverr.com.
Oh, yeah.
And the idea was that I would do a bit of freelance narrating if people wanted me to do a YouTube video or whatever. And a couple of people hired me for a YouTube video. And then I had a couple of clients and it was going along. And just a couple of months into it, somebody contacted me on Fiverr and said, hey, would you mind appearing on camera? And is it okay? Yes, I know you do voiceovers. Would you mind just recording something to the camera on your phone? I said, yeah, sure, whatever. And so I said, yeah. They sent me the script. I recorded it on camera. I send it over to them, and they say, "Oh, that's great. Could you just to test it? Could you film yourself wiggling your feet?" And I was like, "What do you mean wiggling my feet? Like just film your feet wiggling?" I was like, "Okay." I was like,
"Did you
so,
do it?"
So I did it with my socks on, obviously.
No.
So I did it. I sent it, and then they came back and they wanted me to do something else again with the feet. I was like, I said, why do you need this? And then
what was the script? I'm intrigued. What was the script?
Well, I did. That's the thing. I said, "What? Could you show me the full script, please?" And then they did, and they sent me a script, and it was just scene after scene, about a page worth of film your feet doing this, doing this, doing this, and then one of them was like socks on, one was socks off, one was sock with holes in. I was like, what? Another one was like. Specifying. I say, do you have stripy green and blue socks? I was like, no. I don't. I was like, can you get hold of any? I was like, no, I'm not doing this. So I just didn't reply after like the fifth or sixth request for stuff of feet. I only sent them the one thing, right? After that, I was like, no, please, what is this? And I think amazing. I now, Peaswad, you may have shed some light on what was going on there.
Robin,
I just brought out a story that your two best friends in the whole world have never heard, so I'm so happy for that.
I was just going to say, we've somehow managed to go 100 episodes with this story never coming up.
Yeah, I can't believe that hasn't come up.
Well, this is just interesting. So I didn't think stuff about us.
That is pretty interesting.
There was not.
Yeah.
Thank you. Going to start up a foot fetish survivors charity. People can come and talk about their experiences online with requests.
Start off and do a 5K run like Michael Scott did.
Yeah.
with a GoPro attached to my ankles, pointing at my feet whilst we do the run. Yeah. There we go,
man. Yeah.
For the cure, yes.
For the cure.
Peaswad, I think you've got to become a recurring guest because, you've just managed to bring out a deeply disturbing but a very interesting story that I've never heard from Robin. Anyways, Peaswad, we are here for a quiz, so I'm going to ask you geography, history, science, general knowledge, or film and TV. What takes your fancy?
Okay, well, I failed on geography, so I'm going to go with science. And I'm pretty excited to be the first person to go 0-2 on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure that won't be the case.
Great.
Okay. Question number 3. No, what am I saying? It's not question number 3. It's like question number 6 or 7 now. What is this?
He's lost it.
It's because I've listed them all out, like 1 to 5 for each of the different rounds.
It must be question 7 because there's been 6 points awarded.
Question number 7. Apologies. Which Apollo moon mission was the first to carry a lunar rover?
Cool, of course. Soup and salad.
You must be very familiar with the Apollo space program. Who isn't?
Oh God,
all of them.
It's. I mean, you guys have done episodes about space and the moon not being real and whatnot. I mean, we did one also. You know, like
it was good. I like that one. Yeah.
That doesn't mean I have any idea about that. So cool. Okay, if we think about it logically.
How many Apollo missions were there? This isn't part of the quiz, so Robin and Martin, you can answer this if you know.
That's a good question. I want to say,
which one was the one that actually landed on the moon initially? That was 11, right?
11, yeah.
Yeah, 11, and then 13 was the Tom Hanks one where they put Tom Hanks in space,
but they didn't make it to the moon, did they?
They didn't.
Onto the moon anyway.
Yeah.
14 happened. I want to say 17. I think it went up to 17.
Yeah, there was only six landings on the moon.
Yeah.
6, 7.
I think you're right because 12. I think 12 people have walked on the moon, so that would make sense if there was.
That would make sense
in the capsule.
Yeah. So I mean, if we narrow it down, we're going now 11, 12, not 13. So 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Those are our choices.
And just to remind you, the
Sounds
question
right.
was, which Apollo moon mission was the first to carry a lunar rover?
Hmm.
I'm going to say 14.
Do you know what? I'm going to let Martin and Robin have a follow-up to that if they have another guess.
That's interesting.
Interesting. Okay.
interesting.
What does this
That's
mean?
interesting.
Ooh.
Well, it's kind of like a closest
I'm-
wins, isn't it? So,
Robin, could they have had a rover before a manned mission?
I was wondering that.
Because it's like, go the rover first. Don't want to risk the humans, right?
What did
I'm
Apollos
thinking-
1 through 10 do?
I'm thinking maybe earlier.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe like 4 or something.
To be honest,
Isn't
I'm not
that-
aware of
Isn't that when they
remote.
sent the dog? They sent the dog to space in one of the
Dog.
early Apollos.
Yeah,
right?
They
what was
did.
his name? Rover.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, it
This
depends
is-
what. I was wondering this about what Alex is referring to, because there's also the little buggy that they drove. Was that called the rover?
what? They had
Or
a
is that a-
buggy that wasn't the lunar rover. They had 2 vehicles on the moon.
Well, this is what I'm wondering. There was a. Is that what the rover is? Is that what Alex is referring to, or is he referring to an what do you call it, a remote-controlled rover?
Oh no, I think
As opposed to
I
the-
feel like there was only one rover, wasn't there?
Okay,
Maybe there was
okay.
more than one, but
Well, all I can remember is is it Apollo 12? There are no pictures surviving, right? And
Convenient.
we have.
convenient.
I
Yeah.
think it's Apollo 12. Obviously, Apollo 13, like Peaswad said, didn't make it. Apollo 14, Peaswad could be right there, but Alex is opening up with the question would suggest he's wrong.
Yeah,
So,
thinking,
yeah. So if Alex is referring to the buggy that was driven by an astronaut, it would have to be one of the manned missions.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'll let you pick,
Should we
Martin.
go-
I don't have the confidence
Let's
to
go
pick
round
this.
14 then. Let's go 15.
You're going for 15?
Yeah, 15. Yeah.
Peaswad, I'm afraid it was Apollo 15. Yeah, I turned
Oh, sorry,
it
Peaswad.
I turned it into
Well
a
done,
closest
Martin.
wins. Damn it.
Well,
No,
It
but that was-
was good. It was close. We narrowed it down like adults.
It was very good. And
That
very,
was a
very
joint
well
effort,
reasoned
that
as
was.
well. Yes.
Yeah. I wouldn't have done it without Peaswad, actually, eliminating 14 for us, to be fair.
Oh, dang it.
Alex kind of gave us a clue there. Yeah. But well done, Martin.
You know what? It's okay. I'll just take my L and go look for MNOP over there.
Peaswad, are you excited that the US seems to be going back to the moon? I mean, there was what was it
Artemis?
this week? Artemis, the
Yeah.
massive
Yeah.
rocket launched.
I'm a giant fan of space. I even have a telescope. You know, we looked at the moon when it was
cool.
full recently.
Nice.
I took some pictures. I could put it up in the Discord, actually. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
looking. But,
did you see the lunar eclipse? That was recently. wasn't it?
no. I did not
Oh,
see
okay.
that because I'm very regimented scheduled with these crazy children.
Understandable, yes.
Martin knows that ridiculousness. But no. I 100% like love everything to do with NASA, outer space, and all that stuff. So I mean, I'm in, but I also don't understand. You know, like why do we need to go back? What good are we going to get from there other than the hydrogen 3?
That's true. Yeah. Although they've said they're going back to stay there, so maybe they're just making a some kind of secret fort on the moon. I don't know.
I don't think it's going to be much of a secret if they're telling people we're going out there. You know, but
Touche.
then again, this
Peaswad,
is the
touche. You got me there.
this is the U.S. government. You know, we don't do a lot of things with the thought process behind it.
Maybe they'll just build a
But
hotel on the moon. Would you stay in a hotel on the moon if you could?
No, I would never go to outer space because I get motion sickness in my car. So I mean, let alone going into outer space, I'm just constantly going to throw up.
Yeah. But in space, no one can hear you throw up, so it should be fine.
Good, because they would be hearing it a lot. They just look over and see me just mouth open, just nastiness. Like, God, I can't do it.
Fair enough.
So you wouldn't go on the vomit comment, I guess.
No, yeah, definitely not.
Even though they expect it, obviously, that's why it's in the name, right?
You know, I purchased on Amazon because whatever, and it was like $12, and it's a pair of glasses that you wear, and it has 4 lenses, 2 in the front and 2 on the sides of your face, and they're motion sickness glasses. And I am not joking you, they 100% work.
Really?
Because they have like water in the bottom of it, and it like splashes back and forth, so it creates an equilibrium for you instead of you getting confused or whatever, like your brain.
Really?
And yeah, they look ridiculous, but I'm not telling you 100%. They work for motion sickness. It's crazy.
That sounds great,
That's
actually.
amazing.
Yeah.
And do you know what, Peasword? I think you've stole the show because I think that is the most interesting This Week I Learned of the podcast this week. I did not know that.
So thank you. I do what I can. I get a lot of weird knowledge.
Yeah, I may actually look into that because I also get a little motion sick in vehicles after like long journeys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
if you want to like a giant nerd, then you'll be great.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Have any of you seen the film Hot Shots? You know, Charlie Sheen from.
Yeah.
Well, that reminds me. There's a gag in that film where what's his name? John Cryer. He's in that. You know, he was in 2.5 Men as well. There's a gag in that where he's got these thick glasses on and he's crying at the emotional moment of the end of the film, and he's crying so much that the camera cuts back to him, and his lenses are full of water, and they've got goldfish swimming around in them. Nice. He's just crying so much, and it's funnier in context.
No, please, Robert, explain all the jokes of the film. That'd be great listening.
Oh dear.
Peaswad, thanks so much for calling in today. We're so happy and lucky to have you listening to us and supporting us. Yeah, thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, gentlemen, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. As you know, I've been listening for 100 years and I will continue.
Oh, thank you, good sir. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Speak to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, how are you boys feeling? You're bringing it back slightly.
That was a close one, wasn't it? I mean,
that was very tense. Yeah.
Marker, you know, like
well done, Martin, for calling the right number.
What's it called? The dart on the dartboard, like a. What's it called? Is it called a marker? Maybe it's just called a marker. Not sure. But anyway, thank you, Peasward.
Well, next up, it's another returning favourite. It's Jonathan. Come on down. Did it. Okay, I can't do it. We need another one. What's a different quiz? Noise.
All I can think of is that now. It's just stuck in my head.
Oh yeah, that's Blind Date, isn't it?
Boom,
hello.
Jonathan.
Hello, Jonathan.
Welcome back.
Hi. Yes, try my second time.
Yeah, you can do it.
What was it last time? It was the Australian answer, wasn't it? Australia.
Yeah. It's about geography in Australia.
Do you think you'll go for geography again this time, or will we try?
Oh no.
What would you like? We've got history, we've got general knowledge, we've got science, or we've got film and TV. It's up to you.
How about we go on film?
Film and TV. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this was a popular one during lockdown. Here's a question for you. Question number 8, I want to say. Yeah. 8.
Yes.
Question number 8. Who is the main focus of the docuseries Tiger King?
Oh no. I know the guy. Looks, but I forgot his name.
Yeah. Oh dear. You will never financially recover from this.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch this?
That is a quote. That is a quote from Tiger King, by the way.
Yeah.
It's not a threat.
His name has escaped me too. I'm thinking Nicolas Cage because Nicolas Cage was going to play.
If we need to,
you got it, Martin.
Oh
Yeah, okay.
no, Martin's got it.
Oh, I remember. It's not a real name. That's the thing, is it?
No, I don't know his real name.
Yeah, it's a stage name. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm after. Yeah, I'm not after his real difficult name.
Yeah.
I'm after the name he's known by.
Yeah.
I mean, this was like a very flash in the pan type of thing, wasn't it?
It was the biggest show on Netflix.
But then, it just kind of disappeared off the radar. It was very much an in lockdown type of thing.
Did they make a follow-up series to that as well? I feel like
they did, but it was quite weak.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about his full name, but because I mentioned Joe Rogan, he talked about this guy a lot before, so I must go Joe. I'm not sure. I'm.
Do you know what?
Not so sure.
Do you know what, Jonathan? I'm going to give it to you, even though you've only given me half of his name. His name is Joe. It's Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
Joe
Yeah.
Exotic.
No.
Yeah.
I'm
that's
gonna
it.
give it to you though because I'm really rooting for the
Nice.
audience in this one.
Nice
Well
one,
Congratulations.
done, Jonathan. Well
remembered.
done.
Did
Yeah.
you?
Well
Did you?
linked.
Wait, guys. Can I have a small request?
Okay.
I want to take a picture with you guys.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Of
Sure.
course. Yep.
Okay. Wait.
Wait. You want to take a picture? Like, come onto the put your webcam on and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna.
Possible.
I don't know if it's gonna work because we record this like we have a screen thing on
Oh,
OBS.
okay.
It's gonna completely like it won't look good. It's not that we don't want to, but in fairness, I tell you what,
I mean,
understand.
if you want to stick around afterwards and we can do it, absolutely do it then. That's absolutely fine.
Oh, nice.
No worries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
But yeah, how have you got much planned for the rest of the week, Jonathan?
Mostly working because
Mostly working.
most of my clients is US based. I have 3 clients, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So probably around Thursday for the Thanksgiving, mostly drinking.
Oh yeah.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Until Monday. I hope my wife still love me after that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks,
have a good
guys.
time.
Thanks,
Have a
guys.
good time.
See you later.
Oh yeah. See you
Yeah.
later. Yeah, literally. Yeah. See you.
Thanks.
Looking
Thanks
forward
so
to
much.
it.
Oh, amazing. Okay, so it is now 5-3 to the audience.
This is bad.
The audience
this
could
is
be
bad.
unbeaten because
Yeah.
this is their first time against you guys. So,
Yeah, we need to put them up on the leaderboard.
I mean, trying to be as generous as I can to the audience. In fairness, and I'm loving it. It's great. But I mean, if the audience gets the next question, then you've lost the quiz. You are aware
Game
of this.
over.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
It's
Yeah.
game over. Oh,
Okay, Martin.
are you prepared for a new contender?
Oh yeah. Who we got?
Absolutely.
Who
Let's
we
bring
got?
him in. It's the one and only George W. Bush. No, it's just Bush. It's just Bush. I'm assuming it's
Hey,
not
hello,
George
Bush.
W. Bush.
It could be. Could be.
Did it? What other ones
I'm
are
going to
there?
go to bed
There's
with that
the,
tune stuck in my head.
Did
You
it?
could do Who Wants to Be a
That's,
Millionaire?
oh,
What was that? What was the theme tune?
Okay,
No.
I've done
sounds a
it.
bit like tragedy.
terrible.
By,
It's,
Does it sound a bit like da da da
it's a little bit.
da 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 dun 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 dun.
I'm not sure if Bush has a microphone attached. I think that may be the problems at the moment.
Oh, Bush is connecting, so should be hopefully sorted soon. But yeah, theme tunes. Martin, you almost sang "Who've Been Framed." Didn't
I
you?
sang Blind Date and then You've Been Framed. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been framed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who've been framed? That's not.
Who've
a thing.
been framed?
Who've been
Who's
framed?
been framed?
Or the chase, of course. You guys are like acting as the chasers in this one.
What's the
What's
theme
the
tune to the
chase
chase?
thing?
What's that go
No
like?
idea.
Well, it's like when the chaser
Chasing.
comes in, it's like dun dun dun.
Well done, remembering that. That's quite specific.
Oh, I love the chase. Yeah, it's a great one with Bradley Walsh. Oh, hello.
Oh, hey, is that Bush?
Hello, I made it.
Hey,
Hey.
how's it going?
Great.
Welcome to the Just Interesting
Thanks for joining.
podcast. How are you? How are you this evening or afternoon?
Evening, I'm doing well. I've been watching you guys
Oh.
before the old channel.
Nice.
Thank you so
Nice.
much.
Oh,
Thank you for sticking with us all these years.
You need to be aware, if you get this question right, you will have won the quiz for the audience. Do you feel that
Oh,
there's a
no
lot of
pressure
pressure on you? Yeah. Okay, from the rounds that we've got, would you like geography? Would you like history, general knowledge, science, or film and TV? What's taking your fancy this evening?
General knowledge.
I'm so glad that you went for general knowledge. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm surprised
It's
people.
only
haven't
second
been going for
time,
general
yeah.
knowledge. Okay. Okay. Question number 9. This is to win the quiz, Bush. What is the name?
No pressure.
What is the name of Donald Duck's girlfriend?
Daphne.
That's a very good guess.
That's a really good guess.
Unfortunately, it is
Or
incorrect. Bush.
Daisy.
You said Daphne first, and I'm going to take that answer, which is unfortunately is incorrect, Bush. And I'm going to have to pass the question on to Robin and Martin.
Well, I think I heard Bush say the correct answer just now. So all props and credit to Bush.
Yeah.
But I believe, Martin,
that's a classic quiz show trope, isn't it? Of someone getting it wrong and then quickly saying the right answer and giving it to the opposition.
Yeah.
And Bush, I'm afraid you've done that here because I believe that is correct.
It is Daisy.
That's fine.
It is Daisy Duck.
Daisy Duck.
Unlucky.
But you know what concerns me with
It's all good.
They share the same surname, which I know that they're both ducks, but like, I don't know. Are they related? What's the?
It's a small pond, Alex.
I mean,
it's a small pond.
I mean, that was one of the most stupid things I've heard, Alex. I've got to be honest.
That wasn't originally. That wasn't originally a name, but Disney had a policy of all their characters' names had to alliterate. Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and originally her name was Faisy, but they thought, we got a last-minute change to get past the censors.
That's the worst joke ever.
I know, that was a lot of setup and no payoff.
Oh dear.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
It's no sense.
Oh my gosh. Bush,
Oh,
Bush, how are you
It's
doing
fine.
this evening? Have you got many exciting things going on in your life at the moment?
Just working.
Just working. That seems to be.
Do you get to watch
Yeah.
the World Cup?
Excuse me.
Does where you work allow you to watch the World Cup? We had a caller in earlier whose work allowed them to, and everyone was quite surprised.
No, but it is on.
Okay.
I'm done work. I'm sorry. I'm done work. I live in New Jersey, United States.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mhm. So do you watch? Are you interested in soccer, the World Cup?
I watch the big games, not big fan.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah, I don't watch it at all. I didn't even realize England had played a game until Twitter told me that the footballers weren't apparently singing the right national anthem lyrics, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, the U.S. was playing a little while when I walked in from work.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Who are they playing?
Wales.
Yeah, Wales.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they? Who won?
It's a draw.
It was a draw.
Yeah.
Oh my
draw.
gosh. Oh yeah, that's allowed, isn't it? Because it's a group
We're allowed to
stage.
draw.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Knockouts come later, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh,
I like sport.
Bush, I'm gonna put you on the spot here. Have you learned anything interesting in the past week? I'm so sorry because I didn't ask this for anyone else that's taken part in the quiz so far. And it doesn't have to be in the last week, of course. It doesn't have to be anything at all.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I learned Artemis made a flyby by the moon this morning.
That was great, wasn't it?
That is cool. That's very cool.
Although, do you know what? I was looking at the live stream. I'm not even delving into conspiracies, but could they not put a better camera on it at this point? Like,
seriously? Yeah. At this stage in human history.
I looked at it and I was just so disappointed. It was just like, what? That's the best they can do?
How can they read a lesson plate from outer space but can't get a good picture of the moon or Mars?
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm sure I'm seriously just kind of making light of the extreme difficulties of doing that kind of thing based on no knowledge whatsoever on the subject. But come on, just stick a good camera on it. I'm sure it's fine.
Agreed.
Oh dear.
Oh, Bush, thank you so much for phoning in and taking part in the podcast. Well done. Yeah. Thanks so much.
Not a problem. Enjoy.
Lovely to meet you.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thanks for joining.
I'll see you guys next week.
See you next week. Bye-bye. So, guys, you scrape through that skin of your teeth.
Yeah.
And there's 1 point in it. I'm glad how close this is, to be honest. This is exciting.
It's very close. This is tight.
Indeed.
Oh, okay. I've forgotten who entered first, so let's.
I think
who was next in line?
the person that should come on next is someone who tried earlier, but they disconnected, right? Oh no, that was someone else. That was MJ.
I'm going to bring in
MJ.
I'm going to bring in Caroline. Come on back.
Hey.
Can I get some kind of TV show? No, it's too late for that. It's too late for that now.
My mind's blanking every time I'm trying to think of TV show themes. It's just not there. Oh, hello,
Hey,
Caroline. Welcome
back.
You must be desperate. You got me again, blimey.
Oh no. Well, see, you got a question correct, didn't you, last time?
I did, yes.
So now Martin and I have to desperately try to redeem ourselves by defeating you.
And there was a science question as well.
I know.
It was a science
one.
question, yeah.
I think we're in trouble here, Robin.
I think we are actually. Yeah, we're actually.
No, I'm on glass of wine number 2, so anything could happen.
Oh well, yeah, maybe a balancer.
Hey, I'm not in the rush. How about we wait till glass of wine number 3? I'm fine with that.
Hey, I've got to be up in the morning to know. No glass of wine number 3.
I mean, this is the big time now. This is question number 10 of the quiz. This is for the win. Are you feeling that there's a lot of pressure on you, representing all of the audience?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, audience, in advance.
No, don't be sorry.
I mean, at least you can fall back on the fact that you have got a question in this quiz right already. So I mean,
Okay, yeah.
Hopefully that
I won't
alleviates
ask for
some
a
of the
trophy
pressure.
though, because I won't get it.
Yeah, you won't. No. You definitely won't. Believe me, that ship has sailed. There's no point pursuing
Literally,
that.
the trophy is on a boat.
Biggest waste of money, that trophy.
It's brought Martin lots of happiness.
Oh, it's great. It's fantastic.
True. You leave it in your car
every
and
day.
I'm
No,
just
it's
take
not.
a deep breath.
Every time.
Count.
Caroline, look what you started. Every time.
I know, I'm sorry.
Every time.
I've just got that big wooden spoon out and like to give it a stir.
He's easily triggered this one. Just say the word trophy and he's like, it's on it.
There was a whole
So easy.
season where I should have had it and now Martin's won. And
Pandemic, mate. Couldn't do it.
No prompting necessary. Just
Pandemic.
goes away.
It was too risky for me to send it to you.
At some point,
You'd have
in the
had
next,
to bleach. You'd have had to have bleached your hands.
at some point in the next 100 episodes, I feel like I should get the trophy. Maybe we need a new trophy for the next 100 episodes. Maybe that's it. Maybe it should be delivered to my house. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do.
I'll send you a trophy.
There's so going to be an episode where Alex just turns up on Martin's doorstep and demands the trophy. Banging on the door. Where's my trophy?
I mean, we have to remember that I did win the last quiz, so in effect, it is actually mine at the moment. Like, legitimately, the trophy now is mine, and that is legitimate.
True, but there was the whole, season interim where you.
Pandemic. Couldn't send it.
Pandemic. That's such a worn-out excuse now.
Pandemic. There wasn't back then.
It's just tragic. It's just sad.
Pretty sure we ordered it and had it delivered during the pandemic. Oh well, at least it wasn't an Ouija board, was it, Alex?
Oh yeah.
True.
Well,
so many Ouija boards that were never seen again.
Note to everyone watching us live and listening to us at a later date: don't ever send anything to Martin in the post, because he will either bin it without questioning why he's received it, or
if that is sent to me, I will bin it.
He'll just leave it in the cart and never acknowledge its existence until you.
In Martin's defence, if I randomly got a Ouija board through the post, I think that would go straight in the bin.
Without any questioning, not even a name.
No explanation, no nothing. Bin.
Just instructions. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, did the second one arrive? Did that ever arrive?
No.
Bloody hell.
You need to chase them about that, Robin.
Yeah. No, right.
Get my Ouija board back.
Anyways,
right.
we're putting
derailed this.
Caroline. Geography, history, science, film and TV, or general knowledge. What takes your fancy?
Let's go film and TV.
Ooh.
Film and TV, eh? Okay.
Ooh.
I don't like the sound of that. Film and TV, eh?
You want film and TV, do you?
Okay. I'm gonna. This one can be a closest wins.
Okay.
How many Steven Spielberg films has Tom Hanks starred in?
Ooh,
That's quite a difficult one.
that is a difficult. Thanks. Can I change my mind? Can I go like general knowledge? How many Steven Spielberg films has Tom Hanks been in?
Yeah. I mean, that is a really difficult question.
I don't know whether to go big or go small. It's
I
gonna be
have
a
the same
random
problem every day.
guess. Oh my god!
Oh my god, Robin.
I walked into that one.
First hand you're getting experience of what we have to deal with.
Sorry. No. I should know better. Oh, I don't know. Whatever number I say, I feel it's going to sound really stupid.
Oh no.
Let's go 6.
Okay. That's not a bad guess. Not a bad guess at all.
Oh, okay.
Closest wind, is it?
What was your initial thought?
My initial thought was 5.
Really?
Yeah. What was yours?
I was thinking 8.
8?
But
okay.
Mine's picking a number out of thin air, whereas yours is
snap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Robin probably knows all the films and can tell you the dates that they were released through.
I mean, I'm assuming this is films directed by Steven Spielberg.
What have you got so far? What have you got on your list?
As opposed to like
no, it's a genuine question.
Stuff,
yeah. So he was in Saving Private Ryan, which I believe was the first one that came out, and then he was in, I think Catch Me If You Can came next, and then it was The Terminal.
Yeah,
and then I think there was a gap, and not until Bridge of Spies, and then after that they've done The Post.
Are those the only ones?
I think that's it, unless he's done one since.
What was the one where he's a sailor and gets captured by Somali pirates? Not Spielberg?
No, that was Captain Phillips. That was directed by Paul Greengrass. Yeah.
And what about? I'm just going through. I don't know this. I'm just testing you just to see if if you're off. What about the one where he lands the plane on the Hudson?
Oh, that was Clint Eastwood directed that one, Sully.
Okay, cool.
What about?
I saw that. I was at the IMAX premiere for that in the UK, and Tom Hanks was in the screening. Introduced it and everything.
Oh, nice.
With Sully Sullenberger. Sorry, yeah, the actual Sully was there as well, not just Tom Hanks. It was
Five it is then. Yeah.
What about Apollo 13? Who directed that? I mean, I know it's not Steven Spielberg, but I'm just testing your
Ron
Tom Hanks.
Howard.
Ron Howard.
Howard. Yeah.
Robin,
yeah.
your film knowledge is disgusting. This is.
I know. Why did I choose film and TV? I forget. Robin is like the guru.
Well, no, I may be wrong. I may have forgotten one, but you said 6, which
a great
is
film.
either
6, yeah.
It was either correct or very close to the correct answer. If I'm correct, so it's a win-win for you either way.
I need your answer. Let's set it.
Yeah,
in
no,
stone.
we're going 5.
You're going 5.
I will submit 5. Yeah.
I'm backing you on this one, Robin.
Oh dear,
Caroline, I'm afraid 5 is correct. And Robin, you said all of the films in order as well. It's just despicable. Despicable.
Sorry, Caroline.
That's okay. I should have known better. Go against Robin, to be fair, with film and TV. What was I thinking?
I got the first question wrong.
Second glass of wine.
Very close though.
Goes so close. You knew.
I
don't feel.
Yeah, you knew in your heart.
Say you're like 10 or something and sound really stupid.
No. Well, it was one of the reasons I remember that is because when Steven Spielberg was attached to direct the upcoming Indiana Jones 5 film, which will instead be directed by James Mangold, people said, "Oh, are you going to direct Indiana Jones 5 next?" And he said, "Well, I've done 5 films with Tom Hanks and only 4 with Harrison, so I've got to make it 5 with Harrison now." And that was a funny joke at the time.
Robin,
yeah.
Are you looking forward to the new Indiana Jones film, or do you think it's like?
I'm stoked. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm very excited. I like James Mangold. I haven't seen a film of his that I haven't really liked, and I think honestly,
Harrison is up for it.
Yes. Have you seen the man? Yeah. He does like dozens of miles bike rides every morning, and he's 80. It's just like mad. He's gonna. If he punched me, I would definitely come off worse.
Didn't he crash a plane a few years ago?
And he survived.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's crashed a few times, hasn't he? Yeah.
Bloomin' heck.
Are you excited for it, Caroline?
I will go and see it. I will not listen to what the critics say. I will go and make my own opinion. That's what I feel about a lot of films. Go and watch it, see what you think. rather than listen to what someone else says.
Makes a lot of sense.
Very smart.
When was the last?
Yes,
we
I'm
were
looking
talking
forward
about
to it.
the pandemic. Actually, what was the last film everyone saw in the cinema? Has anyone been recently? Yeah.
I've been. I went. Actually, I went a bit retro. They had a screening of The Lost Boys at Halloween at our local cinema.
Oh.
And I went to see that, and I'd never seen it. It was 4K remastered.
Oh,
never
nice.
seen it on the big screen before. So,
Was it worth it?
It was amazing. It was really good.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good choice. Yeah, it's funny. I've had the similar thing. Like in the cinema this year, I've not really wanted to go see anything new. I've been wanting to see the re-releases, the 4K remasters. You know,
recently?
It's weird, isn't it?
I saw the new James Bond. That's going back a bit.
Oh yeah,
that was last year.
I
Wasn't
enjoyed
it?
that.
Yeah.
And I think that was. I think that was it. Yeah, recently.
Yeah. Are there any
good
films?
choices?
Unless you count, of course, the Minions. But I did take my 12-year-old to see that. So I don't know.
Oh, it counts. It counts.
That counts. Are there any films coming out that we're excited to see? I watched a trailer for a new Brendan Fraser film. I'm so happy we're living in the
Whale,
the Renaissance now. Yeah, I'm happy he's made a
Renaissance. I
comeback.
like that.
Yeah.
Hopefully, The Whale is hot tip for Oscar for Brendan Fraser, at least nomination, if not Best Actor win. Although he's been criticised for wearing prosthetics to play this morbidly obese man, and there's been people criticising, he didn't really put on weight for the role, he just wore prosthetics, and you're like, is it really worth
you
it?
don't have to kill yourself to play a role, do you?
Exactly. It's like don't.
Whereas
It's called acting.
Whereas Christian Bale's over there drinking pints of melted ice cream, just going, no, commit to the role.
Commit, man. Yeah,
that's what he did, didn't he? For what was it when he played Dick Cheney?
Vice. It was called. Yeah. That was weird. Because I remember, I was one of those people who didn't realize he was making that film until he appeared on that talk show to promote the film he'd made before then. But films get released a year after they finished filming it. So he was in the middle of filming as Dick Cheney and put on all this weight. And he turned up on this morning talk show to promote this last film he'd done when he was normal Christian Bale. And I remember it's like I was flipping through the channels, and just saw this fat man talking on TV, and I was like, "Who's that?" I was like, "Is that Christian Bale?" But he was putting on his normal, like London voice, whatever. And I was just like, "Oh my gosh, he's let himself go." It's just like, what's going on here? And I was like, "Oh, he's playing the role in the film." Okay, yeah.
He wasn't putting on He wasn't putting on the Terminator 3 angry voice.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you. Yeah, man.
Oh wow. Okay, look, fellas, I think we better finish up this quiz. I think that people are waiting with expectation of what's going to happen. So, Caroline, thanks so much for your
thanks for having
participation.
me.
In this quiz.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed it.
And well done
guys.
again. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. Don't leave it another 100 episodes before we do this again, because it's been really fun.
Yeah.
Sure. We'll do it.
Test. So I think we'll definitely revisit this. Yeah. Thanks so much.
Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing anyway, guys. Okay.
Thank you.
Cheers,
Bye.
Take care.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye now.
Okay, so
cool.
We've got some people in the waiting room, but I just want to put a call out to anyone in the comments who's brave enough to come on down for the final question. If there's any new people out there,
we're tied, aren't we? Yeah.
Taking part. This one's for the win. If not, I'll bring back an old favourite.
Yeah.
Who's that going to be?
If anyone is thinking, I kind of want to, but I'm not sure,
now's the
then
chance.
pluck up the courage.
I'm going to give you courage. I'm going to give you.
You can change your username.
Yeah.
Going to give you the next 10 seconds to click the link at the top, or else you guys are going to have it from the one and only. But yeah.
So you need a countdown now.
This is when we need a countdown.
Counting of 10, 9.
Don't be afraid. We love you all. We're very kind, really.
Ooh.
And, don't be afraid of getting it wrong.
Someone has entered.
We have a contender.
Oh, we do. We have a new person. Ooh.
Oh, 2 people have actually come in, but I will.
Oh my gosh!
I will take the first person to join, who is.
Can we?
Oh, sorry.
Would it be controversial to suggest that we let everyone in the waiting room in, and they can work as a team against Martin and me as a team?
That would be absolutely pure chaos, but I love it. Let's do it.
Okay. Yeah.
Matt, Bush, Rashad, and Gregory, come on down. Well, this is
Oh,
good.
4 people. Oh my gosh.
I thought you were picking the 2 new people, not every.
Yeah, let them all in. Woo.
Wow, this is
This
chaos.
is going to
We're
be
gonna have to,
mental.
Hello.
Gregory,
Hello.
how's it
Gregory.
going? Or is-
Great.
Yeah, how are you? You good?
Fine. I'm Mr. G Bear 777.
Oh,
great.
nice.
Oh,
Nice.
sorry, yeah.
So you're
In
just
the-
tying up the names to the username. Nice.
Nice. That's good. Good to know.
Oh, great. Thanks for joining. Yeah.
Thanks for joining. And apologies,
Oh,
we've currently got quite a few people in with you as well. So this is a collaboration between you, Matt, and Rashad, maybe. Oh, he just unmuted, and now I've muted him by mistake.
Oops.
Rashad, how are you? Hello. Or Matt, is Matt there as well?
I'm here as well.
Matt's back.
Oh,
in the
great.
chat
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, I'm here.
And
So
Mr. G Bear 777.
We're gonna
I'm
have
still here. Yes.
Nice.
a bit of a collaborative
Awesome.
effort on this last question. See if you can win for the audience. But Gregory, I will, or
Okay.
Mr. G Beer,
I'll
I will
try my
give you the opportunity to choose what quiz round you want. Would you like geography, history, general knowledge, science, or film and TV?
I'll go for geography.
Geography, okay.
Geography.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Which ones have we not had? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, the ones that. Oh no. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So this is one for all 3 of you in the chat at the moment. Which country is Havana the capital of?
Oh, Cuba.
It is Cuba. Well done. Yes.
Well done.
The audience.
Oh, that was an
Amazing.
Was that what you were going to say, Matt, as well?
Yeah. It was on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, well done,
I'll take
guys.
it.
Well done.
Well done,
Oh,
Greg.
well done.
There were some nasty ones there, but I just saw that one and was like, yeah, I'll give you that one. Yeah, Havana.
Oh, thanks, Alex. That's very kind.
Oh, you're welcome. I was rooting for the audience this whole time, and I'm very glad that the audience have won.
Well, congratulations to the victors. Very well earned.
Well done. Well done.
Intimidating collection of minds.
Yeah,
Is there another question? Like a bonus question?
I think this
Well,
was the
Alex.
bonus question, wasn't it?
Oh, that was the one.
We were tied at 5-5, and so we're on to.
Yeah, of course.
I'll tell
We
you.
could throw another bonus question
What
out,
I
right?
could do is tell you the question that I was going to ask you just then. And
yeah.
Yeah, let's do
I
it as a
asked you that
bonus.
one instead. Which country has the largest amount of ancient pyramids?
Oh.
Mexico.
Ooh.
Oh,
Who
is it maybe Mexico?
So
I meant Mexico.
both of you are saying Mexico. Mexico would have been incorrect.
Ooh, I'm glad we got the first one.
What about?
I wasn't going for Egypt because that would be the
Yeah, that's the
easy
obvious answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Indonesia?
Oh, Indonesia.
Indonesia would also be incorrect.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Really?
I
interesting.
honestly had no
That's
idea that
interesting.
this country had pyramids, let alone the most amount.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Hint?
To know. Where else is
Um,
pyramids?
should we just
Could it
think
be
of
somewhere
big-
else in Africa? Yeah, maybe somewhere.
It is another country in North Africa.
Yeah, Morocco.
It's not Morocco.
Okay.
Tunisia.
It's not Tunisia. I can tell you what country. I mean, it does border the obvious one. The obvious answer.
Okay, what borders Egypt?
Hmm.
Geography knowledge pretty limited actually when it comes to it.
It's just south of Egypt.
Could it be
Yeah.
I mean, we've all watched the Mummy films.
Mm.
And what was the last Mummy film that they made with Brendan Fraser in it?
The
Tomb
one in
of
China.
So that would
Well,
be
Tomb of
China.
the Dragon Emperor is
China.
China.
It is not China, I'm afraid. No.
Worth a try.
Oh, Rashad has
Rashad
said.
has also had a guess. Apologies. He has He is in the chat, but I don't know if his microphone's. Oh yeah, he says his audio
Oh,
is not
it's
working.
working. Okay.
But he has had a guess, and he is correct. If one of you would like to do the honors and read that one out.
Ooh,
He said Sudan.
Sudan.
Really?
Yes,
Sudan,
that is the
really?
correct
Wow.
answer. Well done, Rashad.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't. That wouldn't have been my first guess. Well, it wasn't my first
Yeah.
guess. It wouldn't have been on the list.
we should all go there and have a look.
Sudan pyramids.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's
Good
go.
guess.
The site is home
Oh.
to around 200 pyramids and temples.
Oh, wow.
There you go. So if you want to visit some
Must be
good
very
pyramids,
small.
Awesome. Before the desert swallowed it all.
there you go.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
thank you both, and Rashad as well, so much for tuning in and calling in. Yeah, it's been really great having everyone call in and take part in the quiz. And congratulations, you are the victors this week. You, the audience. So well done. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
Thank you.
Woo! Massive applause and congratulations to all of you. You clever clogs.
Well done.
And,
well done.
Soundly defeated in our first ever calling quiz
I
with the
know,
audience.
I know.
It's,
Yeah. I mean, we will do one again, but Robin, we failed in our
Yeah, I
in
know.
our attempts. So yeah.
It's fine.
We'll
Next
rethink our
time,
strategy.
Martin and me will ask the questions, and Alex can go against the audience on his own.
I like it.
No, this has been great for me because I haven't had to actually stick my neck out and be, answering the questions in the quiz as well. So it's been fun. It's been fun.
You've been like Paxman on University Challenge, where he basically calls everyone else an idiot.
Yeah.
In front of him.
Exactly. Yeah.
No. And then he like reads out what the answers are.
No,
Like,
of
did you
course
actually know
not.
that?
No, you stupid person. No.
Egypt?
Oh,
What? Yes. Yeah, Gregory,
fantastic.
Matt, thank you so much for calling in. We will say goodbye to you, but thanks so much.
Oh, thanks,
Okay,
Rashad.
guys. Thanks for everything.
Oh, thank you
Very
for
good.
everything.
Welcome.
It's
Thank
always you guys that keep us going. Wouldn't do this if we didn't have wonderful listeners and Patreon and YouTube supporters keeping us going all this time. So thank you. Massive thanks.
Okay.
Thank you very
Anyway,
much.
guys. Yeah, have a good evening, and we'll catch you a bit later.
You too. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ciao, Matt. We if we did go to the Sudan to investigate these pyramids, I'm happy to be the observer of the two of you, one of you with an empty sodding backpack and the other one dead on the ground.
What?
I'll just watch with a
He's talking about the
telescope
riddle.
whilst the two of you
Oh, yeah.
struggle through the
riddle.
desert.
Yeah,
I
riddle.
totally forgot about the riddle. Yeah. So, would you like
There's
the
no
answer to the
answer.
riddle?
Yes,
I would
please.
like the technical answer to this ridiculous information riddle.
So I'll remind you in the chat what the riddle was. Two men are in a desert. They both have backpacks on. One of the guys is dead. The guy who is alive has his backpack open, and the guy who is dead has his backpack closed. What is in the dead man's backpack? Robin, did you want to hazard a guess at this one?
So they're in the desert.
Yeah.
The classic thing that kills you in the desert is the lack of water. So, I mean, if I'm thinking purely like in terms of likelihood, it's going to be water, right? But it's not water, obviously. It's not water.
It's not. And I'll tell you, the desert has absolutely nothing to do with this.
See, this is.
Martin, what's the answer?
See, I think the answer is quite obvious, but I prefer it to be that there were scorpions in the backpack. They ate through the back of the backpack and killed him. Whereas the other man, whose backpack is open, scorpions left via the open
That's really
part
good.
of the backpack.
That's really
and
good.
so he survived. So scorpions
That's
is
really
of
good.
course the correct answer.
It was not scorpions, I'm afraid. It
What?
was spiders. No, it wasn't. It wasn't any of that. The answer was a parachute. So,
Of
well
course.
done, everyone
of
in the
course.
audience, you got it. But you are kind of right, Robin. I don't necessarily like those riddles that just have an element to it that is totally irrelevant and just a red herring. But yeah.
Yeah.
The man is in an airfield.
Yeah. Two men got off a plane. One of them's dead. The other one has an open backpack.
Oh, but
that's
too
more
easy.
helpful.
That's too
But-
easy.
Maybe
Yeah,
slightly
okay.
too
I mean,
easy.
yeah.
Look, I think we should maybe call it an evening. It's been a lovely evening of quizzing and meeting some people. and having people on the
Fantastic,
podcast.
yeah.
Thank you so much
Yeah.
for tuning in and for participating in our quiz this week. Congratulations to the audience. You are the victors. And
You are.
congratulations to you, Martin and Robin, for 100 episodes of the Just Interesting podcast. It's been quite a journey.
Thank you so much for doing this, Alex. It was really, really fun. I really appreciate you doing this.
You're very welcome.
Putting the quiz together and all that stuff. Quick note, if Jonathan's still around and you want to take that picture, feel free to
absolutely
pop on board. We'll hang around for a few minutes. But if not, hopefully catch you another time. And thank you all again for joining us and for sticking with us for 100 episodes of the Just Interesting podcast, which wouldn't be half as interesting without Alex and Martin and you lovely people always tuning in. So thank you.
Indeed. Well said.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks so much, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. See you later.
Bye.